Hi guys, it's Catherine. So, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and with that comes one of the most anticipating movies of the year, 50 Shades Darker.
Mr. Grey will see you now. He was really smart.
I hate 50 Shades of Grey. Look, I don't have anything against hot billionaires, but I do have something against hot, controlling, manipulative, abusive billionaires. Let me read you some of the lines from the books. Anna said, "You scare me when you're angry." During the whole alarming process, I felt the mean, the base, and abused. He'd probably like to beat 7 shades of shit out of me. Holy cow, he wants to hurt me. How do I deal with this? Please don't hurt me, I whisper, pleading. I don't want you to spank me. Not here, not now. Please don't. This has red flags all over it. I think deep down some part of Anna knew that she was being abused, but because it was sugar-coated with roses and romance and helicopter rides and dinner, she somehow has mistaken it for love. When you're loved, you shouldn't feel demeaned, abused, suffocated. You know who feels like that? Abused victims. Christian said, "Don't be friendly with the staff or flirt with them. I don't like it." I get that, yeah. When you're in a relationship, you're not supposed to go flirt with everyone. But don't be friendly with them. Hello? It's called being a decent human being. What, she's supposed to treat everyone like crap just because she has a boyfriend? According to New Hope for Women, there are some signs that you should look for in an abuser. Jealousy. At the start of the relationship, an abuser will equate jealousy with love. Controlling behavior. In the beginning, an abuser will attribute controlling behavior to concern for the victim. Isolation. An abuser will attempt to isolate the victim by severing the victim's ties to outside support and resources. This one is the kicker. Playful use of force in sex. This behavior includes restraining partners against their will during sex, acting out fantasies in which the partner is helpless, initiating sex when the partner is asleep, or demanding sex when the partner is ill or tired. Rigid sex roles. The victim, almost always a woman, will be expected to serve. Now, what Christian Grey does throughout all the 3 books is the hallmark of sexual and emotional abuse. Let me ask you this. If Christian Grey was poor, homeless, ugly, living on the street, would what he does still be considered as romantic? Or would you just run to the nearest police station and never look back? Here's something that everyone should remember. You do not stay with an abuser in hopes of turning him into Prince Charming. You're probably gonna end up beaten and probably even dead before you go and say, "This is BDSM." Well, guess what? It's not BDSM. Yeah, there might be a little bit of violence, there might be a little bit of punishing, but at the end of the day, all the parties involved are happy. And the most important part of a BDSM lifestyle is consent. Consent and safe word. All parties have to agree to do it, and they have to have the option to back out whenever they feel like it. BDSM is not about fear or threat. It's all about fun, joy, and orgasms. And if you say that it's just fiction, Catherine, it's just a book, don't take it too seriously. There are actual sexual assault cases happening in real life, inspired by 50 Shades of Crap. One example is a University of Chicago student named Mohammed Hossein. What he did was he took a woman to his dorm room. They were fooling around. She agreed to take off her clothing, but then he proceeded to bound her legs and hands, and he covered her mouth with a necktie, and then he hit her with a belt. Hossein allegedly told the police afterwards that he was reenacting scenes from the 50 Shades of Grey movie. Another case was a University of Oxford PhD student. He saw this 19-year-old woman and then he squeezed her throat and he said to her, "I want to take you home and abuse you and rape you." Fitzsimons claimed afterwards that his remarks were a misunderstood joke inspired by 50 Shades of Grey. Now that you know what kind of crap is going on in the series and how abusive and wrong it is, I hope you're gonna be on the lookout for little red flags or warning signs and judge for yourself if what happens in the movie is really okay. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Have a nice weekend, everyone.